with a How to Survive High School, as you guys can see by the title. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some advice and tips on how you can survive high school and kind of make it through those 4 long years or 3 long years like me, which is a lot nicer. It's not as long if you only have to go to high school for 3 years. So most of you guys know that I did graduate early, and so I'm heading off to college, as you guys can see by my other videos, and I'm super excited, but I'm going to be talking about how I kind of survived high school. High school is a big transition, as most of you guys probably noticed, from 8th grade, and when you step into high school, it's huge. Usually it's a really big high school. You're surrounded by different people. Some of your friends are probably going to be with you, or if you're like me in a new school in a totally different state, then it's kind of scary and lonely. But if you have your friends, it's not as scary. If you have your friends, mostly everything's going to probably be the same and go the same. But you will notice that your teachers are going to give you a lot more homework over the weekend. Who doesn't love that word? Homework that will probably last you hours and hours at a time. So, get prepared for that. Also, you're going to have way more projects, way more assignments, and things that you have to do for high school. So, the number one way to survive high school is to not procrastinate. I cannot stress that enough. You cannot procrastinate anymore in high school. If you do something last minute, your teacher will probably notice and you're not going to get as high of a grade as you would have wanted. So try not to procrastinate. What I mean by procrastinating is try not to do it last minute in the middle of the night, like 2 seconds before it's due. Try to do it a couple of days ahead of time. I know, why would you do something ahead of time? But try. It's okay. You can do it. And try to finish your homework on time and leave yourself time to breathe and leave yourself time to watch television and relax, because you're going to need those times. If you do homework nonstop and don't give yourself a break, you're probably going to go crazy. So try to do your homework on time so that you never have to deal with that stress. The number one thing about high school is that you're going to be stressing out like a crazy person. I stressed out so much in high school. I stressed out over tests, over quizzes, over turning in my homework, over projects. You stress out so much because you're worried that you're never going to do okay. And, if you start off with high school, is going to be different grade-wise. If you want good grades and if you want to continue having good grades, you really have to put a lot of effort into your work. It's not like middle school. I remember how easy middle school was, and then when I went to high school I was kind of shocked. It's a lot harder, it takes a lot more work, a lot more preparation, and you can't wing something because your teachers do notice. It's kind of crazy how they do. They notice. So you want to try to do things on time, ahead of time. Don't procrastinate. Study for your tests. Really do study. You cannot not study for something anymore, because you will notice that your grade's probably going downhill if you don't study for something. You also can't study last minute. You have to learn as you go when you're doing something in class. And I totally recommend that you do that. Your teachers are still going to help you a lot and give you study guides and prepare for exams with you and do review games, so you will be able to kind of study through that and prepare. And that's a nice thing about high school. I hear that they don't do that anymore in college and you're kind of on your own. So in high school you still kind of have a little babysitter helping you out and pushing you to do your homework, but in college it's going to be a lot harder. Let's see, what else? Try to make friends. Try not to not talk to people. I tried to go that route for the first couple of years in high school, and I just talked to my sister Alex. But I found it really lonely, and so I tried to make more friends, and I did make a lot of friends this past year, and I'm so happy I did, because it was a lot faster. The school went by way faster when you have friends to talk to and kind of to take away the misery of high school. So I actually was able to, go out and do activities and have fun and go to dances, and it was a lot better that way. It's a lot more fun than being a quiet, shy hermit like I always am. So hopefully I can continue to be more outgoing in college too. But this year was a pretty big change for me, I guess, because it was my last year. I was like, hey, I might as well try to make friends. So I recommend you start making friends from the beginning of the year that you can have for the next 4 years, the next 3 years, however long you're standing in high school. Because, it'll make a difference. It'll make high school be a lot more fun and more entertaining. Try to participate kind of in clubs. I did a couple of clubs. Also try to participate in sports. I wish I would have done more sports, but I was kind of scared to try out for basketball, and I really love basketball. I feel so bad and I regret not trying out in 9th grade. And I did do track in 9th grade, and I wish I would have continued that, but I didn't. And the thing is that when you start high school is going to be schoolwork and athletics is really hard to balance. You guys will notice that throughout the years. In 9th grade it's probably not as hard. In 10th grade it gets harder. And then 11th grade it's impossible to even try to do sports, because it ultimately depends on what you want to do. I know if you do sports you can totally get a scholarship, but you can also focus more on your grades if you want. And I don't know, I mean, it's up to you, but it's kind of hard to balance, and always try to find a balance, you know. Try to, if you have a coach that will like have practice for too long and you have lots of homeworks and projects and you get to, you know, maybe talk to your coach about it, because he should understand that academics is super important in high school. And that's another thing, is that you want to try not to mess up in high school. You don't want to mess up your GPA. It's so hard if you mess up your GPA. It's hard to get into your dream college. It's hard to get to graduate. You want to really make sure you keep your eye on your GPA and you work as hard as you can. Put high school first as your #1 priority. Put school first and try to finish, and realize that, you know, once you're done with high school, you can start your life and start doing whatever you want with your life, and you're kind of more free. You're a lot freer in college to pick and choose whatever you want to do with your life. So high school is kind of just like a trial run before you grow up and become an adult and, you know, decide what you want to do in your life. So it's kind of preparing you, so take advantage of college, take advantage of your AP courses. They do make a difference, although now that I'm in college, I noticed that some of them are like, we don't accept AP scores because we want you to redo a class because you can't get into this class. If you don't redo a class, I'm like, okay, what was the point of taking AP courses? But, you know, make sure you consult your college, the one that you want to go to, see if they accept AP exams and if they accept AP scores that are passing. Try to take as many AP classes as you can. They are really challenging and they're actually a lot of fun, and at the end of the year, after you take your AP exam, you usually just relax and watch movies and really just chill, and that is just so nice. It's so nice after a whole year of working super hard for that AP exam. So I recommend you do take a lot of AP classes, take advantage of activities, events that go on at your school. Try not to shy away and stay home. If you can, hang out with friends, have fun, and enjoy life. At the same time, you know, keep your priorities straight. Don't go down the wrong path. Don't do things that you'll regret later on in life. Try to keep, you know, your head on your shoulders and think about the future and think about what you want to do, because, you know, the future is what's most important. We've been going to school to get to that one point where we're going to become something in life and become our dream, and our dream will come true. So try to keep your head straight and don't make any mistakes in high school, because there's lots of mistakes you can make, trust me. I've seen people that go down the wrong path. As for relationships in high school, I find that if you have a boyfriend that is also like, you know, has the same interests as you and wants to do the same things in life and kind of has the same views as you, you will have an easier time like balancing a relationship with your schoolwork. But if you have somebody that's going to bring you down, it's not somebody that's right for you, and you know that, but you can't seem to break up with them, trust me on this, you really should think about your future. You will find the guy that is the love of your life someday, I promise you. So if it's not the right time now, then don't worry about having a relationship in high school, because if you don't have somebody that is like-minded like you, it's going to be super hard to balance your schoolwork, balance other activities and things, and not just focus on that one person. If they bring you down, it's going to be super hard for you to focus on yourself, and that's super important, yourself right now, especially in high school. You will eventually find that family is more important when you grow up, but right now, getting through these 4 years is the most important thing. So try to find, if you meet somebody that's like you, thinks like you know, makes you a better person, then that's totally fine. You know, maybe they're the right person for you. Then you guys will probably help each other and you guys will make it through high school together. So that's good too. And that's what my opinion about relationship is. I was kind of always afraid of having a relationship in high school. And then I met Aaron and I noticed that, you know, he's a lot like me and we both think alike and we both wanted the same things. So we both helped each other and we both brought each other up and kind of both helped each other with our grades and stuff. So it was really good that we got to meet each other and got to know each other and be together. And I feel like if there's a relationship that will help you that way, you know, it's totally worth it. But if there's a guy who's just putting you down, doesn't want the same things as you, kind of selfish, not good. So remember, you know, it's always you, always number one. I mean, my sister, she's doing fine being independent, and she's been doing great, and I'm so proud of her. And yeah, let's see, what else is there to know about high school? Try to take classes that you know you like, and try to take classes that are challenging, but at the same time don't overdo it. If you know that something's too hard for you, then don't take it because you don't want to get a bad grade. You want to take something that you know you'll get a good grade in, even if it's a little bit of an easier class. But also keep yourself challenged, because I was always afraid to take AP classes because I didn't want to like destroy my GPA or you know, maybe it would be too hard for me to handle and too much stress, but I took the AP classes and I had so much fun in them. They were actually a lot more fun, and I learned so much more, and I had so much more challenges to overcome. And I'm a girl who likes to be challenged, so I like taking AP classes. I so recommend you guys take advantage of those. And the teachers are really, like, AP teachers are really nice, and they really want you to succeed, so they'll be there for you if you're worried about that. Also, if you ever need help, totally ask your teachers. It's super important to talk to your teachers because they're there to teach you. So if you don't understand something, they will help you. They will explain it to you. I got lots of help during high school and from my teachers, and I asked them for advice, and always email my teachers. Became my best friends. So don't be afraid to be called a teacher's pet, whatever. You know, you need it, so don't be afraid to ask for help. And also, if your teacher can't help you, you know, Google was my best friend during high school. Google told me all of the answers. Google told me how to do a problem. You know, I loved Google, so I totally recommend you use Google. Of course, don't ever use it for like essays to copy and paste. That's not good, you guys. Don't ever try to cheat or plagiarize. I never did that because, you know, they have the little turnitin.com that they use or whatever. That's what they use at my school, and they can totally see if you cheated, and you do not want to ruin yourself by cheating. You know, just look at Google for help, for advice, and that's what I did. I looked at it for help and advice. I never used it in my own work. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Just have fun during high school. Get involved. Make sure you do well in the academic area, because that's so important. And, you know, soon enough you'll be applying for college. Soon enough you'll be going to college like me, and you'll be starting your life. And I'm so nervous and excited, but I survived, and I'm sure you guys can survive too. I have faith in you guys. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I want to wish you guys some amazing years in high school. Make it the best. You know, it's your last time at home, so, you know, love your family, be with them, take care of them, and make friends and enjoy it. And I hope you guys found this video helpful, so I'll see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.